Hey! Whoa! Yes, it does. LYPA live here.
Yippa! Yippa!
Yippa! Yippa! It's becoming a trend.
I like Yippa.
Today we have the very talented, very special man. All right, I know you don't like.
Oh, Robe is coming.
Later.
Oh, I thought you were announcing him just.
No, don't
talented, special.
Don't encourage him, please. We have the one and only Big Fat Panda here today. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it.
This is a hologram. It's not really me.
I thought so because you glitched out a little bit.
I glitched.
But the background didn't. I was like, okay, is he using green screen? No, he's not. I don't know. Now, how are you, sir?
Good, man. How you doing?
How are you doing? Good. We're gonna put you in the hot seat today. We're gonna get to know you a little bit better.
Okay, let's talk about Gonzo because he wants to know if we're talking about him already.
No, we're not talking about Gonzo right now.
Okay. not yet, Gonzo. Sorry. All right, hot seat. I'm ready.
Yes. Well, no. I mean, how is everything? I mean, we don't have to jump right into it. Definitely.
I don't know. I'm tired of being at home. I want to go out. They tell me the numbers are high. I get scared. Then I feel better. Then I see a person on the news with a tube up their nose, and then I get scared again. Then I feel better. I don't know. I feel like Abbott and Costello.
What am I supposed to feel? I know exactly.
I just want to live.
I just want to go to Disney World.
I do. I want to see the castle from Main Street and see if the pink is abhorrently pink. I don't think so. It looks kind of cool to me. I'm liking it with the really nice, sharp, dark blue, almost purple turrets.
It almost looks like a cartoon to me. I mean, the way
which is okay if it's
Out.
temporary.
Yeah. I want to see. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to feel.
Me either.
I'm
happy something is done.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't go as elaborate as they did, say, for Disneyland. But was it Disneyland that they turned the whole thing into a birthday cake?
No, the birthday cake was here for the 25th anniversary.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Now I was 25 years. I was 25 years old or 24 at that time. But let me tell you, I liked it because I was a 24-year-old. I was like, it's gonna go back, but it was a big inflatable. It was really weird. I liked it though, but nobody else did.
Oh, was it? It was a big inflatable, really?
It was like inflatable pieces on attached to the castle. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
it was kind of crazy.
That is. Well, I just want to say, hey, what's up to Gonzo? Robe's in the house. Oh, Robe is actually here. We're gonna bring him in a second.
Yeah.
Timothy Rainwater.
I will allow it.
Oh yes, I hope so. I mean, because he. It was this big long thing about, hey, I'm paying for the production for this show. I deserve to be on. I was like, whatever. All right. I'm sure he won't mind.
How can you get a better name than Timothy Rainwaters?
I know that sounds like. Never mind. I'm not going to get into it.
It could be. Think about it. It could be anything though. It could be a shampoo. It could be a candle company. It could be a beer.
It could be a detective. Timothy Rainwater's detective.
Timothy Rainwater's.
He's amazing. You've been on YouTube for quite some time, man. And I mean, not quite some time, but we'll get into that in a minute. But 97,000 subscribers. When are you going to quit? All right. Listen, when are you going to cut it out? Let some of us get in. All right.
Why didn't it stop after I went over 100? It stops now. It died, and it's because it goes in stupid cycles with what people search for. I need Frozen 3 to come out so I can go up again.
Yeah. A lot of up and coming YouTubers, they don't understand that fame. There's an old saying, 15 minutes of fame, right? I think it's 15-minute intervals of fame.
It is. It's cyclical. Yeah, it'll happen again. Yeah, and sometimes it's one video that causes a big jump in subscribers, then that video dies, and a year later it's another video. So it's a weird. You can't plan it. You cannot plan. We'll get into that if you want, but I can't plan what people are even going to like on YouTube. One day,
it's hard.
There was Chip and Dale dressed as dinosaurs in Animal Kingdom.
Right.
And I thought, oh my God, when they get home, these people are going to love Chip and Dale with the scales going down there. Back in dinosaurs, I put out that. Nobody watching. Could care less.
I know.
They couldn't care less.
I know.
I mean, it was like the lowest views ever. And I'm like, is this thing on? I thought there was a mistake. Then Princess Elena of Avalor, I was like, millions of views. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even want to get up that morning to film it because it didn't interest me. I didn't think about the little girls that were dying for it. So
I was the same way. Like, I watched Disneyland. Everybody go out to Disneyland. Galaxy's Edge opened up. Everybody went there. Everybody was showing their things. I was looking at numbers of 144,000 views in a matter of like 3 hours. I'm like, it's my time, baby. Because my wife just came over to me just at that second and said, hey, we got a cast member preview. We're going to be there before anybody else. And I was like, oh, boy. And
but the problem is it already happened.
yeah, I got 100 views. You know what I mean?
It's like stocks. When I was a kid, my friend and I would be like, this movie's going to come out. It's going to do great. And everybody knows about it. So let's buy the stock in that company.
Yeah.
But you have to do it way before the movie comes out. You have to do it when the movie's announced. When the movie came out, the movie did great. The stock went down. So it's you got to be ahead of the curve. It's terrible.
A funny thing, some information I got from it's actually one of my good friends is Daryl Eves. I know you've heard of Daryl Eves.
That sounds familiar.
Right? He's friends with Mr. Beast and a whole bunch of other YouTubers like that. And I talked with him over Messenger, and I told him the same thing. I was like, all these people, 100,000, views. I only get like 150. Not that I'm upset about it. I could care less. And that's what he said. He said, you know what, Al? He said, the thing to YouTube is you got to actually kind of care less, because if you have to put your heart and soul into what you are interested in, and it will blow up. If you put your heart and soul into something that you think other people are going to be interested in, it's just not going to work out.
Yeah, you have to be passionate
Best
about
advice
what
I've
you're
ever
doing.
got. Yeah,
I agree with that.
for real.
And remember too, you always judge yourself by somebody doing better than you. So I will judge me by people that have 1 million subscribers, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So you always, there's somebody else that only has 2 subscribers that looks at you and is like, wow. So you can't.
True. That is a good point. For
Hello,
all the
Andrew.
times that that's a very good point. All the times you look at other huge subscribers that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and you only have like 500-600, like me, like myself, or 97,000.
There's somebody else with 30 that thinks you have a great subscriber base. So.
And it is so true. That is unbelievably true, man. These 20 questions are not going to hurt you. They're actually the same questions that I ask everybody. So don't worry about that. What is going to hurt you is probably this man right here. He's going to help out.
Is that Davy Crockett? Davy?
Yeah. We got Davy Crockett. He's king of the wild frontier. He is, ladies and gentlemen.
That's so cool. Does the raccoon come up from the top? And
No. We're not that elaborate.
Yeah, well, what happened is he sat on the cap, and he kind of suffocated the raccoon.
But I once had a sandwich with Fess Parker. I'm just saying. Makes me somebody.
I have to
makes
say
you
hello
nobody.
to.
Makes me somebody.
I have
No,
to
I'm
say
kidding.
hello to Andrew and Amy, who I now recognize in the chat room from London. Not from London.
Oh.
I always say, I'm sorry, they're from the UK, and the big joke is I always think that they live inside Big Ben. According to me, that's where they live. Andrew could just put his hand out and change the time on the Big Ben.
I'm surprised Jaden ain't here from the UK. He helps me out on Twitch a lot.
Hello, Mary.
We got Bell Chicken, Mary T. Wells. What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. We're chatting here with Big Fat Panda. We're going to ask him 20 questions. He's on the hot seat.
Okay, Robe's going to help me if I need help.
Yeah, that's what you forced me to. I mean, that's what you asked me to do.
Davy Crockett.
So
With
I'm
his
here.
big dark glasses.
No,
his no bag.
listen to me. I'm excited. I'm excited. Listen, I'm gonna be at the Poly in a few days, right?
Yes.
And
We
I'm
all
gonna
are.
go over. We're all gonna. Listen to
We're
me.
all
They're
going
gonna,
to use you for that room. I mean, we're all going to be there
Great
for
timing,
that
by
room.
the way. Great timing at the Poly.
yeah. Nobody's there. They're cleaning everything. I'm in heaven.
It's
But
going to be fantastic.
at the same time, I talked to somebody because I know people, and they're gonna have the boats running.
Are they?
And if they're gonna have the boats running, I could go over to the Wilderness Lodge. Thus the excitement. We could have a sandwich at the Wilderness Lodge, or we could have a sandwich.
Whispering Canyon.
You know what I mean? Or the Contempts. We could go to the Contempts. We could go Grand. If you want to go Grand, you want to feel good, right?
We could probably
do the
it.
Grand.
We could
Hold on.
probably
Wait
do
a
it.
minute.
We got
Wait a
special
minute.
accesses.
We could do the Grands,
Well, at least we think it is.
and I'll be ready for the Grand.
Oh.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Davy's gone, and who's this now? This is
Grand
Mafia,
Floridian.
maybe? Okay, Grand Floridian, all right. You're gonna need your on Golden Pond hat soon.
Probably.
I still have my safari hat you gave me.
You do?
Yeah, we have to do that again with the kids. Yeah.
That was a good time.
I love that hat. That is the greatest hat ever.
They've been asking me about it too. When's Panda gonna come back and do safari with us again?
I love that they really got into it. I thought that was good.
That was great. So, all right, let's get into some questions.
All right, give me a question. Start me off.
That way we have a little bit of time.
Let's find out about the pandas.
All right, these are not going to be numbered or anything like that, but the first question I'm going to say is the first question, so we know it's the first question. This is the first question. All right, here we go. Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from?
That sounds like the church lady.
No. What's his name?
Glick.
Jiminy Glick.
I think you're some kind of YouTuber. Where are you from?
Franklin Square, Long Island, which is about 30 minutes from Manhattan, which I never went to. I just stayed in my little Long Island, which is a tree house. I mean, I was, but I didn't like it. I went to go see a Broadway play once in a blue moon.
That's beautiful, though.
I should have went more often.
So he's a New Yorker.
A New Yorker. Long Islanders got their own accent, I think. I'm being told this stuff. Mm-hmm. I try to tone it down a little bit and bring back the Floridian.
Around here.
Florida.
I've been here for 14 years.
Let's be honest.
We're a big melting pot now.
Everybody who lives in Florida isn't from Florida anymore. I feel like I'm alone here now.
Are you from Florida?
Yeah, I was born in Fort Lauderdale. I lived there for 17
That's odd,
years.
actually. That's odd.
Yeah. We're natives.
And
you
then
too,
I moved to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're natives.
Then we moved to North Carolina, and then for 10 years, and then we moved back down here because we got lost. We were like, we need to come back to Florida. You know, I always wanted to live in Central Florida.
You did. I didn't. I wanted to be in the country.
Yeah,
you Yankees can keep what you want. I'm in North Kakalaki.
All right.
I can use that against you when you don't agree with me on something Italian. I can say we use it from Florida.
Hey.
What do you know? From Florida.
That's true. That's true.
Italian Floridians.
We're from Sicily. To tell you the truth. I mean, naturally from Sicily.
So is John.
That's true.
Technically, yeah.
That's why we get along.
We're all islanders. All right, so Mary says how many people are truly from Florida. Seriously. I mean, there's not many anymore. Next question, actually. When did you start YouTube? Like, when exactly did you start YouTube?
So I think the channel, if you look at it, says I've had it like forever, but that's only because I used to put up my own private family videos. Actually, privately, I still have a lot of videos of my mom who's passed. So it's weird that I can go, if it wasn't for YouTube, I don't have like memories of her, but they're stored like in YouTube, which is weird. And if I ever want to cry, I just go play YouTube videos. But I think 2013 is when I started to dip my toe into maybe I'll do a show. Maybe I'll talk on YouTube and do my Disney stuff on YouTube. Yeah. And the first video was a flower and garden festival of Epcot.
Epicots.
Wow. Really? A flower and garden?
Yeah, I was amazed because I took the monorail over and I intercut filming the flowers with like a monorail flyover. So I thought I was being creative. I was like, look at that. I look like I rented a helicopter.
Nice. That's not too bad at all. Hey. Little tricks of the trade, as it were.
Little tricks. You always got to take that monorail over.
Yes. A lot of YouTubers have come back saying that, it says I started in 2009. It's actually I started in 2012 or 13. I was just sitting there watching.
I think it's when you just took the channel. Yeah, when you took the channel. Yeah. I guess that's when you signed up with Google and took a channel of some sort. It didn't have the name, but yeah. And then Kung Fu Panda came out, and that's when I knew what name I wanted, which isn't even Disney. It's DreamWorks.
Everybody wondered.
I still say Sugar Bear.
That's right.
Okay, but
I like that name.
But that comes from who's the little chubby girl that was in the documentary? The mother, June, Mama June.
Yeah, Mama June.
What was it? Yeah. Anyhow, she would call her husband Sugar Bear, so we can't do that because if you ever see
I know what you're talking about.
He doesn't have any tooths in his mouth.
Yeah. It's not a good idea.
But when I think of Sugar Bear, I think of like like
can't
a Sugar
get enough
Bear.
of Super Golden Crisp. It's got
Yeah.
That's Sugar Bear. That's the Sugar Bear I remember.
Right? That's where
Notice
I didn't come up with that nickname from Honey Boo Boo and that crap they
Honey
put out
Boo
there.
Boo. That's it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but that's not where I come up with that name. That's where I come up with that name. You know what I mean? Because you're lovable. You know what I'm saying? I know Panda. I know that's your brand and that's yours, but like, and you're famous for that. But like for me, you know, you're my Sugar Bear. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I will accept it from you.
All right. Life with Roxana, welcome to the chat. Also, Candy Mom, appreciate you coming in and hanging out with
Candy
us.
Mom, you are my world. Your love so sweet. You knock me off my feet. You know, Candy Girl, Candy Mom.
Actually,
we gotta sing the song.
We gotta save that for tomorrow night because
Classic.
gonna have a karaoke type stream.
Ah, that'd be
gonna
fun.
Be pretty cool. We're gonna watch that.
Lost in the
That's
Woods.
gonna be a good time.
I want to do the
What's up,
Frozen
Big P?
2. Frozen 2. Lost in the Woods.
Oh, also, guys, I'm asking, as always, if you're new to YPA, I'll tell you how the rules go. I asked Panda a bunch of questions, but of course, you guys are welcome to ask any questions you want as long as you keep them PC and PG.
No, they don't have to be PC. I can just skip over the non-PC ones if I want to, but maybe I want to.
There you go. Also,
oh my God, look, we have a guest.
Ah, Christ.
No, I love her.
She don't leave me alone.
Is that the puppy? There's the puppy dog.
She knows I hurt. She knows I'm hurt.
Before we get into more questions too, Panda, speaking of live streams and questions and all that stuff, you've been doing pretty well yourself with the live streams, haven't you, boy?
It's out of necessity because I don't have the parks anymore. So now we do the live stream Tuesday at 8 p.m. I'm trying to own that.
He gets interesting people on there though.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You get some really interesting people. These are people that you really not a lot of people are able to interview. I hope they realize that.
We gotta have you on the show soon, Al.
Well, not a lot of people are able to interview me, so I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I have an in. I have a connection.
You talk to him.
That would be me.
He's your booking agent.
Yeah.
Hi, Linda.
It's actually the Van. What is it? The Van. What is it?
Oh, the Van Burens.
The Van Burens that actually make everything happen.
Good day.
I forgot my own surname.
I watched that video with you at the Grand Floridian over and over again.
I still think I was
not
drunk.
the one we did. Not the one we did. That one where you were the first time you ever did it is like when you're like, I'm here at the.
I wasn't even drinking. I'm Reginald Van Buren.
I love.
Did you recently repost on?
I did.
Your Facebook
Cabana Living.
Cabana Living.
Cabana Living. Yeah.
Oh, we were gonna do so much.
I wonder if after I reposted it,
we gotta do another one, bro.
Did our video get any more views after we reposted it?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
That one did pretty well. The problem with that is Al's microphone sucks, and it's
that was bad.
I'm trying to help him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water, please.
I have a better microphone.
You do?
Yes. We have next time we do this, Panda, I'm going to link you up with a lapel microphone.
Okay.
Right? And then as far
as
Rob, I'll be able to pick him up on this. So.
I'll probably
Can I let you in on an inside joke?
Wow.
Sure.
You see, Bell Chicken is in there asking me about my favorite toasted sandwich. And because she's from the UK, something that I like, she thinks it's really weird, and so does her husband. You tell me if this is weird.
All right.
Grilled cheese with bacon and sautéed onion.
Oh.
Isn't that delicious?
Now you're making me hungry.
See, she makes fun of me. The Brits don't know what they're missing.
That is fantastic.
That's what I was going to say. The English have their own... They got things, you know what I mean? They don't put milk in their coffee. They think that's gross. You put milk in their tea, which we would think is gross, you know.
I thought they didn't put milk in their tea.
Yeah, they do.
In their tea, I think they do, and then they don't put it in their coffee, and they make fun of us and stuff. But what they don't understand is everything we do is in retaliation. Let's talk 4th of July. You know, we drive on the right side of the street. They drive on the left side of the street. You know what I mean? Everything was down to just being bad treasonous people.
Who, us or them?
Us.
All right.
We just wanted it. We wanted to be different, you know?
We did.
So we put milk in our coffee and not our tea. You know
Mary
what I mean?
says you can't go wrong with bacon and cheese. That's how I feel.
Everything is better with
You really can't. You really
Yeah.
can't.
You know, I'm going to put that up because she's right.
Absolutely right.
She's absolutely right. All right. Speaking of that, though, what is your favorite food? The ultimate favorite food of Big Fat Panda. What would be
The
your
ultimate
favorite
has to be lasagna.
Oh,
A well-made lasagna.
I've seen his lasagna, and yeah,
Primo. It's primo stuff.
they got stories.
It's got to be homemade, though. See that box stuff? That just totally.
It does. You know, I have to tell you, Maria and Enzo's makes a fairly good lasagna if you can't make it at home.
Oh, okay. Can you get it to go?
Oh, I'm sure you can. I don't know how good it would survive. I mean, you'd have to rebake it when you got it home. It probably would be pretty good.
Mary.
Yeah, we have a friend Donald that wants to put sausage in the lasagna, and it just ruins it. It just overwhelms.
Well, now I can't. You know, sweet sausage. You slice it real fine. Now you're making me hungry. I can't even have that right now. Stop it.
You can't.
Nah,
To me, if sausage is not breakfast sausage, I can't handle it. It's got too many cubes of meat in it and grizzle and.
We got to talk about food, though.
I agree with Gonzo here, and that's a horrible Italian. But there are times where I just eat that Chef Boyardee lasagna right from the can. It's not my lasagna. It's not even lasagna.
I don't even know what that is.
Eat. You shouldn't know what it is.
You should. I don't. No.
Hey, whatever fits the bill, you know, at the time. Sometimes, especially with creator lifestyle, sometimes you got to be on the move. You know what I mean? And you ain't got time to stand there for 4 hours waiting for a lasagna to cook. You know, I understand.
I'm fancy 24/7. Don't let the Davy Crockett fool you.
Yeah. Well, you know, all you do is just pay checks. That's all you do.
I mean, you know, kind of my thing.
Panda, what other channels do you watch on YouTube?
There's this crazy guy, your friend Al. My pal Al. I don't even know the name of it. I forget.
Something
but
like
he's a good guy.
Like,
Florida Freaks. When he does a walking tour, and tell you about how friends aren't really friends, and it's pretty interesting stuff actually.
That was the greatest. Hey, that was the greatest ever.
When he chastises his friends on his videos. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun.
I was trying to be like Justin
Both of them.
Scard, all right?
Justin
It was
Scard.
a sometimes vlog. It happens sometimes.
You know, I don't watch a lot because I'm so busy doing stuff. I don't watch a lot.
Yeah.
I watch more Facebook videos. Like now that's Disney and stuff. I'll watch more of that than watching YouTube channel. But if I do watch other YouTube channels, it's not what I do. Right, it's not what I do. I'm trying to think. What do I watch? I'm trying to think. Hold on.
I'll watch He's on the hot seat, people.
Theme park review because I want to see roller coasters. Who else? Game channels. I'll watch to find out what video games I want to buy.
Yeah, what's hot, what's not. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you watch? Do you guys watch? I've been watching a lot of it's DB something.
Oh,
anyway,
that's Disney.
The food blog.
Disney food blog is good. Yeah. I used to write for them.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See,
that's
just
why
learned something.
I used to be Chef Big Fat Panda.
Yep.
On the Disney food blog, for real.
Hence, certain other ways of getting hold. I'm not going to say what they are, but certain other ways of getting hold of you. Now I understand why it's like that. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I've always wondered that. You were like, get a hold of me
the recipes.
This with the panda and the chef thing, and I'm like,
oh yeah. That's where that came from.
Why is he called that?
He only makes lasagna.
Yeah, I don't understand it. He doesn't cook on his show. Maybe he will.
That's a nice little revenue stream there. I got to think about cooking.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking with my new house, because the living room and the kitchen are right next door to each other with one little half wall in between each other. I was thinking of putting the camera on a swivel arm so that like I could start in the living room and then swivel it around to the kitchen and maybe cook something or something.
But I would not trust you if you were cooking. You are too skinny to be trusted.
Right?
That's why
what
I have.
say. That's
why I
what
have,
I say.
That's why I have an island wife, because she could cook anything I tell her.
Or you could do cooking with friends.
Or ask her to,
we
should
could,
I say.
your fat friends can come over and we
I
can
want
cook.
dinner tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yes. Have you noticed
Like
that?
you can, Al, you would be known for the salad.
Have you guys noticed?
You look like a guy that eats a lot of salad.
Do you remember the comedian that said a salad is not food? A salad is promise that food will come.
That's right.
That's true. Right. That's true. Have you guys noticed? If you guys look at my channel, have you noticed the people I hang out with are not skinny people? All right, none of them are.
There is a reason for this.
See,
they're well preserved. They're well preserved. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not saying nothing about fat or disgusting or anything like that. I'm saying you guys are well preserved. You know how to sit down at a table, and I have to learn this, because look at this. You know, they say the camera adds 10 pounds.
I went with Al to Publix. And while I was parking, he was supposed to walk in before me. And I see him standing in front of the door, and I wasn't going to park anymore. I said, Al, is it closed? He said, no, the sensor is not opening the door for me.
I'm hopping up and down on that thing. It's not happening. Remember, I don't even want to talk about the flippy seats at the movie theater.
At the movie theater. Al, are you enjoying this?
Yeah. I got to bring like 2 gerbils that I could sit down next to me so that they weigh down the seat a little bit. That's all it takes. It's like another 10 ounces.
This is like reverse bullying. I'm sorry.
It really is.
It's my channel. We can do whatever we want.
All right.
Know? Screw that guy.
We got to get back. You got questions. You got to ask him questions. Everybody wants to know, about him and stuff. This is your thing, Al.
Nobody cares.
I got to ask people in the chat. You got to start helping out. I call it 20 questions, but I can never make it to there. So you got to help. All right. What is your earliest memory of Disney?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, watching The Wonderful World of Disney at home with my parents on this big piece of furniture TV where I wasn't strong enough yet to hit the dial. It would go boom. I remember that. And it had the little ring for the fine tuning around it.
Oh, we had the 3 buttons, the first, I'm talking about a big thing, and it had 3 buttons on it, okay. And that was it. That was, we had ABC. We loved Wonderful World. That was like every Sunday night, man.
Yeah, I thought that animals and Walt Disney went hand in hand, because every time I
thought he was alive when I was a kid. Like I thought
he wasn't. Wait, when did he go?
In 1969 or 67.
That's right. I thought he was. Okay, yeah, and I wasn't born yet, so he wasn't alive. I thought he was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how prevalent he was on that show every Sunday. When we were little. Nowadays, I don't know. I think they should still do that, really.
Candy Mom is asking a question, but I need more information. When did I notice YouTube views changed my park experience? I don't know that YouTube views changed my park experience. Please elaborate on this question. How did Panda and Al become friends? Because I met how the hell did we meet?
I think it was through me.
You met
Robe. How did I meet Robe?
That was at the Grand.
And I just walked up to said, "Hi, I'm also here at the Grand." No. How did we
No. I remember I did meet you on I met up with you, should I say. All right.
Yeah, it was definitely through Robe, I think.
Well, on Magic Kingdom on Main Street USA, you were doing something, and I walked past you. I was like, "Hey, Panda, how you doing?" You were like, "Oh yeah, hi, how are you?" And then that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. And I swear, I was like, "Just met Panda." Yeah. I text Robe, and I was like, "Hey, I just said hi to Panda," and he said, "No way, really?" Yeah,
even then, though, I was like, I know him. You want to meet him?
Yeah. I think you guys are messaging each other on.
That's how we started out. Was like messaging back and forth, and then he was at Ep. That's where I met you with. And that one guy was there, the young guy, Chris.
Chris Spokesman
guy. Spokesman,
Main Mafia,
yeah. All right.
And John said, "Just go, come see me, And I had to find him. And it was easy to find him because there was like 1,000 people around him, I was like, he's got to be in between all those people. Sure enough, there he is, hugging everybody. And it just went
You know how
on
many
from there.
times somebody's waving to somebody behind me, and I go up to them and I go to give them a hug. They're like, "Who the heck are you?"
It
Actually,
happens.
it happened.
It does.
I'm like, I cannot assume anymore.
Candy Mom wanted to know when did you notice YouTube viewers changed your park experience? That's a horse of a different color.
I remember.
okay.
I mean, as far as viewers coming up and saying hi, that happens early for some reason. Like people just because I think we all go to events at Disney, and usually the hardcore Disney people go to events, so they see you there and there. So that was a nice thing. There are times where you're with your family, and a lot of people want to come and say hello, and that's awesome. But you realize, oh, my family's gonna give me slack for this later.
Yeah.
Gonzo also asked a question: what tips or advice would you give us YouTubers to better make it? You know, Gonzo, there is no rhyme or reason to anything. If I knew what to do, I'd have 1 million subscribers. So I was just telling Al before, we always compare ourselves to somebody doing much better than us, and like we can't figure it out. So I think being consistent, like I wasn't consistent ever, and I'm telling Al now, pick a time and do a show every day this time for like 6 months at least. And see if the consistency works.
Consistency is key.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying
I
to
think
do.
so.
But
too.
that's with anything in life, though. That's the best advice you could give. You know.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised
You're
where everything.
trying to make it. You gotta keep doing it, man. That's the thing.
Well, according to you, Rob, we should be on videos every 15 minutes every day. And
Yeah, but I'm biased because I love you. I want to see you all the time. You know. But I still say though, I feel like the ones that really get up there in the million subscribers type thing, they are legit, like every single day, constant bombarding.
But some of it,
even if you're having it really is
as hell.
Yeah,
I can't do
is.
it. But and I give them credit because to some people it's not boring. But
No,
I can't.
they're
I cannot
diehard fans
watch.
because once you get a fan, once somebody like follows you, I know this from experience. Once someone really is a fan of you, okay, they want to see you eat a sandwich. They want to see you have a soda. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. I know it sounds weird, but it totally is. You know,
Andrew, who's in this chat room, Andrew from the UK. He's told me, John, I liked it when when you talk, but when you film something Disney, you don't take over. You let the attraction be the star of that video.
Of course,
and we don't even see you half the time. So I don't know if anybody wants to watch me for 3 hours eating a sandwich. I couldn't do it.
I would. I'm a big fan, but I'm a big fan.
I will send you a private video of mukbang.
Of you having a nice sandwich? All right.
Mukbang,
whatever it's called, where people eat. Listen, did you hear about the people that study and they get millions of views? All they do is sit there with a book.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this isn't a book, and because other people want to feel like they're studying with people, they put it on for 3 hours and they study with someone. And the name of the channel is called Study With Me, making tons of money. And I'm like, I know. It's 3 hours of nobody, just somebody turning a page.
Hold on, wait a minute. Tear it all down, all right?
Tear it all down.
In
I tell you.
Books, it's the things with the covers on the paper. I'll explain it to you later. Darn kids, they don't even know what a book is anymore.
I'll give you 1 million views right now. You ready? I'll give you 1 million views right now.
Everybody grab their pens.
He's going to be naked. Oh, there it is.
There it is. There it is.
Hi, Mama. What's her name?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rosie.
What's her name?
That's Rosie Cupcakes.
Hi, Rosie Cupcakes.
Now you've got somebody to see, huh?
All right.
You're a little punk. All right, enough of that.
So John.
Yeah.
If you had all the money in the world, all right, we don't know if you do or not, but if you had all the money in the world,
nothing.
If you had all the money in the world, where would you want to vlog the most? Like, where would be the place that you would be like, I could finally do this. I've been dying to do this. This is one of the main places. It's on my hit list. It's the #1 spot. I'm going there. I'm vlogging it. Where are you going?
It's definitely Disney World.
Really?
I moved from New York to be here. When I'm in the Seven Seas Lagoon, going to the Magic Kingdom, there's no place else I'd rather be. No place in the whole world. I hate to say it, but I don't have any other. I mean, I like visiting Disneyland and stuff, but Disney World right there. I thought you were going to ask me like what attraction I would change or something with all the money in the world.
That's a good question too.
Yeah, what would you change?
I think my Journey into Imagination.
Yeah.
I think I would gut it,
Mm-hmm.
make it trackless, and I think I would make an original Figment Dreamfinder imagination ride in there, fashioned after like Mystic Manor.
Ooh, I like that. Listen,
So-
somebody needs to be on the Imagineer
Right?
board. I'm
I could
just
definitely.
saying.
I have more imagination in my little pinky than there's in that ride. I don't understand who made that ride.
Yeah.
One day it's going to get love, that ride.
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
It could even
Hopefully-
be a Muppets attraction. I'd be happy with it.
Yeah.
A ride.
So you did
Epicot's is changing. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Big ways. Big ways.
one of your previous videos, what I'm showing right here, right now.
This was actually given to us by Disney, so I can't take credit really for it.
right. Yeah, but you always bring us the really
Yeah, it is. It was actually simple. Some people waited the first day, but once you know how to do it, it was really easy to make your past reservation. You just go into the My Disney experience and bloop, you pick your date.
Awesome, man.
And I don't think they're booking up at all, except for like the first 2 or 3 days.
I'll let you know when I get there. I'm telling you.
I get a lot of my information from your.
But the reason you're having an issue, I think, Robe, is because you are going right in the beginning. So, people want to go. Well, you'll go on the 11th if you could have got it.
Yeah.
You told me no. I'm not.
Listen,
I'm not going to visit the parks at all when I visit. Not at all. Now all of a sudden,
I'm talking out of my ass. If you showed up at the Polynesian on the 8th when I get there and you were like, "Hey, I'm glad you're here. Let's go to Magic Kingdom," I'd be like, "I gotta go. I'm sorry, kids. I'll see you later."
But you can't on the 8th.
Yeah.
Oh, Roxana, Mystic Manor. I would like to see that ride at Disney anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We digressed.
Definitely.
But yeah, I'd do it, man. If I started hyperventilating and ready to drop dead, I'm sure you'd throw a glass of water on me.
Throw a glass of water,
you
but
know.
you can at least you can hop into a building that has air conditioner for a couple minutes, then go back
Right.
out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. True. It's always that option.
I look at it, Panda. I look at it like if you can do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? We're both Sicilian. We're both large format, as it were.
large format. You're not.
We can. I'm getting
Well
there.
defined.
I'm getting there. I'm 2 Oreos away from crying every day. Listen to me. I'm telling you, if I would do it with you, because I know, because I know that you would be like,
I would die before you.
Al could go all day. You would every so often you'd be like, "Hey, we need to take a breather," and you know what I mean. Whereas
listen,
Al would be like, "No, let's keep going. I'm good."
I think Mary and Linda and all my friends, they're going to laugh at this, and you will too. I was once with a lady who didn't eat, and I didn't know that she was anorexic. So it's me, it's me and her daughter. Her daughter is 4 years old, and we're walking through the Magic Kingdom, and it's about 9 a.m. I didn't eat breakfast, fine. 1 o'clock rolls around, and I notice there's no talk about food. Nobody's mentioned it, and I'm starting to get a little concerned.
You're getting hangry.
Getting hangry. Come 2 o'clock, nobody's talking about food. I didn't watch that.
Nah,
I didn't see that.
That's where the friendship ends, bro. I'd be on the monorail.
You know what I
I'd be
did,
like,
right?
I'm sorry.
I got to the 4-year-old, and I whispered, "Psst, aren't you getting really hungry? You better tell mommy that you're getting hungry."
Oh, they save you sometimes.
So the little girl said,
They
"Mommy,
do.
are we going to eat something? I'm really hungry." I was like, "Oh, thank God." And the mother said to me, "John, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you. I'm anorexic and I don't eat." And I literally looked at her and said, "I'm sorry. I didn't tell you." "I'm not."
For the love of God.
You should have said to her, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you. I had previous arrangements that I have to be at. I'm sorry."
So I did take her to eat, and I tried to get her to eat. So I feel bad for her, too. I mean, she was admitting that she had an issue, but so do I, in the opposite direction. Oh, it was too funny.
Yeah.
Candy Mom is asking what the most valuable item that is Disney-themed.
Oh, that you have.
Right. Back when I was probably 18 on eBay, there was a lenticular large Master Gracie. And when you move from left to right, he changes. So I have that
Oh,
over my
wow.
fireplace. So people who don't know who Master Gracie is from the Haunted Mansion, they will come over and they will look and they'll be like, what the heck is going on? And then if they see him from a different angle, they'll be like, so
That's crazy. Yeah.
cable
that's
repairmen leave very quickly.
awesome. I'm not going in there.
Oh yeah, that would freak somebody out. They didn't know about it. That's for sure.
Speaking of Disney, though, what Disney character would you want to play in a biography about you? And it has to be a Disney character. That's the only options you have from the producers.
Pete.
Pete!
It has to be Pete.
Beautiful. I love it.
Not Stinky Pete. The original Pete. The cat.
Peg leg Pete.
Peg leg Pete.
Peg leg Pete.
Who used to have a nice cigar until they thought
But
it
you
was
don't you don't have
not
the demeanor
PC.
of Pete though.
No,
you know?
no. But he's got to play me. It would be interesting to see.
That would be very
Mickey.
interesting. Let me see if I can pull that up.
Why you, Ebenezer Scrooge?
Let's do
The
Mickey.
richest man in the cemetery.
let's do a side by
Oh God. Does he
side
have
by
a Pete?
side. I don't know. I'm trying to pull them up. I don't want to pull up the wrong thing. Hold on.
Which I'm very sorry that Pete's Silly Sideshow.
There he is.
There is no Pete. They need to bring Pete there.
Right? There's no character. Actually, there is no character, is there?
There is
really.
in Disneyland, but he's old. Yes.
There he is.
Really?
I think he can pull you off.
He could pull it off. There's even better ones. You know what? Pete in The Three Musketeers is the best looking Pete.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he actually sings a song in the shower. Ain't I adorable? Ain't I beautiful? And he winks. Ping, 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 ping. And he's got little hearts on his shorts.
For everybody in the chat, we do this every time we're together.
This is all we ever do.
How was Mom, by the way? I miss Mom.
These are
She's
basic.
good.
these
She's
are
good.
basic-
She's dying to go, man. I won't let her go right now, though. But
No,
I
she
am
can't go
gonna,
now.
I am gonna bring her down when everything relaxes. You know.
I say November, December, we should be out of the woods and have something going on.
She's a pain
Panda.
in the ass, though. You know that.
Go ahead, Al.
Would you work for Disney? Theme park or production studio company?
It would have to be a decent paying job and creative. So
Absolutely.
I'd have to be like controlling the parade or designing the parade or announcing something with voice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, something like that. If I was just
That would
doing
be
a-
amazing.
Yeah, if I worked at the Haunted Mansion, I could pull it off. I would like that.
I've always wanted to.
And
There's
think
two-
about it, you could have a bad day.
We
Nobody
totally
cares.
could, man.
Yeah. There's two things that I've
Please
always
step
wanted to
into
do.
the dead center of the room.
There's that ride I always wanted to do, and the monorail. I always wanted to be the guy saying, "Folks, the train's about to arrive. Make sure you grab your bags and get ready to get on the train."
Por favor, manténganse alrededor de las puertas.
Yep. How are you? Like, get down on my, down
Don't you want to drive the monorail?
How are you doing today, kid?
You know what?
It's like, Mommy!
John.
And I'm like, I'm not scary!
I was just when I woke up this morning, I was just thinking about that. Like if I retired, jobs I would like to have would be one of them, driving the
And
monorail.
I don't want to
Yeah.
insult any monorail pilots and say that it's easy.
No.
But how hard could it be?
Yeah.
I know I have to be careful, and I know I have to stop.
I don't even think you have to do that anymore. You just got to stand there and make sure everything's working right, you know?
Wait,
It's a clap. You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're ready?
We're going. You just turned all the lights off. Oh,
I can't.
Gonzo's question is awesome.
What's that?
hold on, let's see.
Do you think when you come back to Disney, you will have the same reaction that you did when you went to Universal opening day? No, I don't. I actually hope not, but I will be honest. I don't think so. Universal they wow me once in a while. I think the new Bourne Supremacy, which I saw on video, looks really good, but they don't give me the emotional heart that I get from Disney.
Yeah. Because it doesn't make you a kid, you know.
Yeah.
That's the thing is we all been go. That's what melds us. You know what I'm saying? Especially us, is we've been going since we were little kids. You know what I mean?
But you could even say you've been going to Universal since you were a little kid. It still doesn't.
Nah, Universal.
Like, I see
when
Woody
Universal
Woodpecker,
came
and
out,
I'm like,
I was 15. So,
oh, all right.
you know, I never got that. I guess if I went to the one in Hollywood, I probably maybe would have a little more love for it. But they took away Jaws, man. You know,
Jaws was my favorite. I loved Jaws.
Right?
Yeah.
Amity.
It was a physical thing. I liked it. Yeah. Even though it was cheesy half the time. Yeah.
It was, but it was ours. It was ours. That was our movie when we were
I think
kids,
they should redo Jaws with just some better technology, and we would love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you imagine some underwater? Yeah, they would do some underwater screens and then have the animatronic, which looks better, come up. Use video inside different things. It would be great. It would be great.
I got a special question for you, Panda, since we're on the topic of Universal here. All right. A lot of us creators, we're not able to film on rides. We're not able to film like pretty much anywhere. It's just basically just like, you know, you're going on a jog when you go to Universal. Like, hey, we're vlogging. We're just jogging through. We're not going on anything. We're not trying anything, but we're just sitting here with a camera. It's fantastic.
Because it's so amazing, they have to hide it.
A lot of people. And I have something to say about that. I have something to say about that after you answer this question. A lot of people wonder if your media, kind of like, you know, how trackers are media, your media for Universal as well. And
no, Universal.
Is it easier to get on rides? Is it easier to do anything? I mean,
I was Universal Media for about 2 or 3 months. When I refused a few of their things, they bumped me out, and I'm not Universal Media anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, they wanted me to go to Halloween Horror Nights, and they take you through all the houses, but it was a marathon. And then they decided what you could film, what you couldn't. I'd rather go as my own, so I would say no to some things. There's only so much Dr. Seuss, which I love, for Christmas, that I wanted to see the same show year after year.
Year.
So
the same thing.
So I don't go now. I don't get invited to anything there anymore. But what was the question? I'm sorry.
Is it easier as media to get filming on rides and get stuff like that? It's not, right?
No, not at all. Nope, you don't need it. Only like if they do allow you to film when they do invite you for that event.
When they do a media event, yeah.
Right. And sometimes they don't. They don't let you either.
But see, Disney does media events, but Disney also lets you film on pretty much anything, you know, you can film on within reason, because you don't want to get backstage. You don't want to get anything like that. You got to follow the rules, you know?
Exactly.
But I think Universal would double their standard so much more if they were to just realize what Disney has already realized, that the YouTube community, that the other smaller people with a camera that have a channel, it's free publicity. It's publicity they don't have to pay for, you know?
I think they really are concerned that some of the stuff doesn't translate well to video. I guess.
I was just going to say.
I don't know.
Some of Disney stuff doesn't either.
I could do a fantastic video through ET, man. That's all I know.
Okay, do you know what my problem with ET is?
What's that?
How come when ET returns to his home planet, they say, "Welcome home, ET"? Why are they calling him ET?
Yeah.
Why are they calling him ET? Is that his name?
Could you imagine if you got kidnapped by aliens and they called you Plaka Paka Paka, and then you come back home, me and Rob go, "Oh, Plaka Plaka Plaka's back home." No, it's Al. I just think it's funny. I understand why they do it for the character, but
right. No, it's true. Isn't it? You can't say his name in the English language, though, can you? It's virtually impossible to say. That's a lot.
Probably.
Yeah.
Roxana's asking.
Now I want to go on ET. You're killing me.
Oh, Roxana, what kind of question is Roxana asking? Unlimited fast passes or unlimited food? Roxana, if you have unlimited food, you don't need the fast passes. You just bring the food with you online and you wait and eat like a normal person.
Yes, it's actually, see, if you know how to utilize your time, you know, you can actually do the right
you bribe others to get to the front of the line with this unlimited food that you have.
Yes, you want some nachos? Put me there.
I got nachos. We got nachos here.
I want to stand where you're standing. I have a whole tray of nachos here. You do the math.
And yes, Candy Mom, Universal is doing good with the queues. I mean, Disney's stepping up the queues pretty much too. The queue for Rise of the Resistance ain't no shabby thing either. But yeah, Universal's doing pretty good with that. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. If you could meet Walt, everybody loves this question. if you could meet Walt, what would you say to him? What would be the topic of conversation? What would you do if you had it?
I'd cry. I'd cry first and just tell him, do you realize what you've created? Do you get it or not? But you know who I did meet? Walt's nephew twice. It's weird.
Really?
Roy, I forget if it's Roy O or Roy E, but Roy Disney's son, who was an older guy and just passed quite recently, within the last...
Roy E.
Roy E.
Was it Roy E?
It's Roy E.
For the 25th anniversary, when the Castle Cake was there, I was there, and I saw Roy Disney was talking and doing a whole thing, and I was, like I said, 24 years old, and I said, Mr. Disney, I don't need an autograph because everybody's hounding him for autographs. I said, I just want to shake your hand. Can I just shake your hand? And a lady came up to me and says, please, Mr. Disney, we'll have no time. You have to, just be quiet. I said, Mr. Disney, I'm not listening to this lady here. I just want to shake your hand, and I don't want to. I did. And sure enough, when he was done with the interview, he got up, he shook my hand, he winked at me, and he left everybody else looking for an autograph around. And I cried. And I said, I was never gonna wash my hand.
Wow.
Then, fast forward 10 years later, I'm at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. I think we got upgraded to a suite, and everybody sent me for coffee. My eyes were barely open, and I have coffee cups in my hand, and I'm going to the VIP area of the Animal Kingdom where you get the free coffee and stuff, and I'm walking through the hallway, and he bumps into me, and I drop 3 cups, and I look, and he's in normal clothes, and I said, Roy, I know that a lot of people won't know who you are, but I know who you are. I mentioned to him about the handshake. I know he didn't remember, but he helped me pick up the cups. He talked to me for a couple of minutes. He said, I'm over there having cereal if you want to sit down. I sat down with him for about 5 minutes until I realized. Yeah, he just had his cereal all by himself. Nobody really knew who he was. He was in a regular shirt. And later on, I went back to my room and I told people that were in there, I'm like, I just talked to Roy Disney. Like, get out of here. Rob, he acted the way you know how Rob would be like, get out. Like, no, really, I just had a conversation with, Concierge Mary, yes. I just had a conversation. So everybody then from my room had to go bother the guy. And I'm sure he wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, that's amazing, man.
That was
what
cool.
a story. And that's great. Sometimes,
it was getting as close to Walt I felt as I could.
Yeah, that's blood.
He
man.
looked like Walt too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, man. Addy Family Adventures is asking, do you think Disney will do away with the Fast Pass? In your opinion?
Oh, for now they're gone. Yeah, I mean, I think they might come back with something similar. My guess is they'll probably have a paid Fast Pass system when it finally comes back.
Like the Max Pass in California.
Yeah, I can't.
Which is a way better system. Way better system.
Yeah.
But we got magic bands. Yeah.
Candy Mom's asking the worst dish I've had at Disney. I think it's the pizza from Pizza Rizzo's or Pizza Fari. It's bad. And you can't really mess up pizza, but they
really can't.
They do it in spectacular fashion.
My wife and my wife and I call that the kids stop. Like, that's where we stop off to buy the kids food because they don't care. You know, I think there's off the ground. They don't care.
I think there's this machine where a disc comes out and the sauce goes, and then the cheese goes, and they go, and then they hand it to you.
Looks like Wendy's made it. You know, like Wendy's.
But here's the weird thing. But here's the weird thing. Pizza Rizzo makes a meatball hero. I'm not calling it good by any means, but it's acceptable compared to the horrible pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question: what day you are going back to the parks, and what's the first thing you want to do?
Okay, I have July 8th from a cast member invite to go back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm doing it. I think the numbers right now, I need to see them go down. I'm tired of 10,000. I need to see 8 and 7, and then I'll take my chances. I just feel like the universe is giving me a hint. Just wait. But the first thing I would have done was go to my castle. I would have seen that it was still there.
What if their capacity numbers are of those of this is my hang up. Is what if it's the numbers of when they first started doing after hours? Did you go when they first started doing after hours?
There was
nobody there. If it's like that,
I don't think it's going to be that little. But it probably will be less. I just feel like if the numbers are under 10,000 in a couple of days and they're going down, I might still do it. July 14th, I have plans for the studios. I think that will stay as long as all hell doesn't break loose. And I will know by then if hospitalizations are going up, which if they're not going up and deaths aren't going up, then I'm not too scared, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what Mary said here, Gonzo and I have said the same thing. We don't even care about the rides either.
I agree with that. Yeah, I want to feel, yeah.
Yeah.
I might get very emotional on Main Street the first time I'm back.
I've mentioned it a couple times in a couple of my vlogs that when I start off, I'm like, this is it right here. Because it's just that one moment of just walking underneath the train station.
And you realize you took it for granted, right? You thought it would always be there.
I've always loved it, but yeah, I took it for granted. I'll be honest, I really did.
I never thought it could be taken away from me.
I always thought it would be there. Yeah. And it's just one of those things. I can't wait to get back to that.
I could be your support system, John. Just saying. Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm leaving.
That's more scary than
what?
That's scarier than anything.
Oh, shut up. I smack you around, you'll feel better. Now listen.
Okay. Listen, Amy from the UK, they're at 850 a day. We're at 10,000 a day, guys. That's craziness.
Yeah, a little out of control. But people are stupid.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are.
Don't talk about Al like that.
We say stupid. We say stupid. I don't want to get political on this thing with it.
That's okay.
We say stupid, right? But what if we're not, though? What if that's the way it's supposed to be? We're supposed to build an immune system to this thing to finally beat it.
There he goes. There he goes. He's going with the herd.
No. I heard a doctor say, there's either people that have COVID and people that are going to get COVID. But in response to Al, we can't do it all at once because then the hospitals are overrun. So we got to slow it down. Yeah. But I have a feeling.
Like a slow immunity would be nice.
I have a feeling I have to get it at some point. I hope the treatments are better by the time, or if a vaccine comes out, I'll be thrilled. Or maybe I've even had it. I don't know. I'm still scared of being that one person that, has the CPAP machine at night.
Gets a killer strain,
A lot of people who are coming back that have had it, and that are getting, just wearing off of it, they're saying that it's a lot less of a puncher than it was in the beginning that they were reporting in the beginning.
Wait, you got to talk to those few who, Kevin John, the Disney artist?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know him personally.
He still got it, and it's been 3 months, and he's still running to the hospital, can't breathe after 3 months.
Wow.
It did something to his lungs. And you watch his video, he was close to death. And he's a healthy guy on keto and all, which I got to find out. Maybe that's the bad part about that.
Maybe you never know. I mean, it's just so.
But he's a healthy guy. So that scares me that you just don't know. But yeah, I've had people that have had it and didn't even know they had it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Linda said, "Excuse me, I love you, but that's my castle."
Linda, they tell her that when I'm not there, the castle gets covered. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what Mary says? Heavy people don't fare well? Or they do fare well. Farewell. No, I mean... Farewell.
We go inside and we hide.
But there is a thing with it. I don't know if it's
those who fight and run away live to fight
capacity thing, or I've seen some fat people live fine with it, so you don't know. But there is a thing where being heavy is not a good thing for it.
Yeah.
Just what I need.
We got to get to the final question. This is the most important.
We wear our masks. We wash our hands.
Yes.
And stay away from everybody. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all. It's not. It's. You know what I mean? Somebody comes up to you, run.
Yeah. That's all.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Not today, Rona. Not today.
Final question, John. Most important one that everybody has to answer honestly. Did you really think it was going to actually be 20 questions? Did you really think that? Did you think I actually put together 20 questions?
Yeah. I thought, didn't we? We had at least 20 questions with people and stuff, didn't we?
That's why they're there. Because I can't come up with 20 questions.
Oh my God, I could come up with some stupid questions for people.
I try to stay nice as much as possible. I want to know who you are, but not exactly who you are.
You can ask me more questions. By the way, Amy from the UK says we opened the bars pubs yesterday and it was a disaster. Come on, you mix Brits with alcohol and you expect social distancing? Come on.
Yeah.
Look how good Amy looks in her picture with her Tinkerbell. Yeah, right?
I love you, man.
You want some Earl Grey? Yeah.
Yeah. This guy lives right down the street from me.
Did you know my friend Andrew? He does the Big Ben.
Do the Big Ben impression. Okay, so John, thank you so much for
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. This is a lot of fun.
It's already been an hour. If you guys want to pick up on John and check out his stuff. And oh, by the way, he's 97,000.
But that's a thing.
With a K.
Yeah, and it stays there now. Now I only get like 80 a week now, which is like or a month. But there was a time where I was getting 1,000 a day. And it was like, wow, don't stop. Why couldn't it just go over 100 and then slow down? It has to stop you at 97 to make me go for another year to get to 100. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to BigFatPanda.com.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. I want to touch you guys on a little secret real quick.
Tell a friend, tell your mother, tell your brother, tell everybody.
I got to let you guys know. If he does get his silver play button, I'm going to steal it from him. I just wanted to let you know that.
You could just change the name. You can just change the name.
John, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
So, Alyssa, I don't even think you
posh,
get it.
Pish posh, sir. Pish
you don't
posh.
even get it when you get to 100,000. It's like 3 months later.
Yeah,
What's that about?
You actually got to.
You have to order it.
You have to order it. Yeah, but you can't order it unless you reach that mark.
Well, that makes it. Yeah. You know what my luck would be? I'd get to 100,000, I order it, and 2 people would unsubscribe. Like,
yeah. I'd be like, darn it. I think that's why they do that. I think they want to see if you'll stick around at 100,000.
I'll wait. It's got to be 100,000, like 50.
Yeah, like with me, they'd be like, "Oh, look, your pal Al made it to." No, we didn't. All right, he's lying. Deny his silver play button.
Ippa.
No, but
Al, I wanted to ask you.
Ippa.
Do you have 4,000 views yet? I remember Gonzo or somebody was saying that it's not just 1,000 subscribers.
4,000 watch time hours.
Watch time, right?
You're definitely over 4,000 watch time.
Are you Al or no?
He's got it.
Well, here's the thing. This is how YouTube works. It's 4,000 every 365 days. So if you ever want to check that, if you're a creator and you ever want to check your watch time hours, see where you're at as far as monetization goes, you could go to your analytics and you could click on the little button at the top that will say the past 365 days. And you click that, and basically it will start from basically the beginning of the year or beginning of your channel. It might be your channel, anniversary date that they would go off of. So, like if you started in October.
Oh, it's not January to December 31st?
No, not really. No, they go very accurately, and it's 365 days. And if you reach it, like me right now, I mean, it's not really that hard because I barely stream. I barely do any vlogs, and I think I'm like at 1,500 hours right now. And I don't barely do anything. No. Gonzo is about literally, I think he's like maybe 900 hours away from becoming monetized.
I thought Gonzo would be well over that.
But if
now I'm concerned. It's got to be my old videos keeping me going.
Like I tell him though, if you have an hour-long live stream and you have 20 people in there,
John,
that's
you've been
20 watch hours right there to your channel.
John, you've been at it a long time, bro.
Yeah, but not the live stream. And sometimes I make little 3-minute videos, and those aren't really counting too much.
But you're able to receive super chats.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
right?
but maybe they shut it off. Who knows?
And John, those little.
Hey, Corey. Corey Meets World is here.
Hey, Corey, what's up, bud?
Great guy, by the way.
He is. I like his videos. That's Robe approved. Yeah.
Those 3 to 5 minute videos that you post though, people got to understand that adds up though. If you have a good amount of views on your channel, those 4 or 5 minutes are per person viewing your channel. And if they watch it all the way through, or if they watch even half of it, it still adds up. And that, don't discourage yourself is what I'm saying.
No. You either keep up this 5 o'clock show every Sunday. Right. Period. End.
Like I said, I'm going to be taking you guys through my, my moving to a new location in my new house and everything. Show off the house a little bit. Show off the new studio indefinitely.
I want to do a new show with 3 guys named Al called Breakfast with Al's on Sunday morning.
I can do it. I got the green screen. I got to do it.
I don't think we're in competition with anyone at that time if we do Breakfast with Al's, so we should try it.
We should try it. Let's see what happens.
So by the way, Corey Meets World, one of the most genuine guys I've met, for real.
Yes.
I gotta give him a shot. I mean, just a nice guy. Yeah, I'm gonna find out he's a murderer tomorrow, probably.
Probably. I mean, most likely.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
It's always the quiet ones, you know.
He's not too quiet though. That's the problem.
No, he's not. Well, see, we're in luck, you know.
He's hashtag rope approved. I've watched a couple of his videos. He's all right.
Yes.
Now Gonzo is just a nice.
We give him a pass.
Empanadilla? Is it empanadilla?
Empanadilla. I don't know. I'm not Spanish. I just hang out with Spanish people. Hold on. Corey says the key is to get the viewer from one video to the next. The key is to get them so
That's
engaged.
Right.
That's
right.
YouTube loves it if they go from one of your videos to another one of your videos.
Smart cooking.
Well said.
See, now my videos, they literally, at the end of almost all of them, what happened? Did Robe go?
I'm all right. Okay. I had an accident.
All right.
I fell up the stairs again.
I want to know why my videos connect to Corey Meets World videos. And I'm not even kidding. I've put on one of my videos as I'm watching it ends. I go to a Corey Meets World video. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Go to one of my videos, YouTube.
Well, YouTube sometimes links me to. Well, they'll link me to Gonzo because there's so much action that me and him do together. But also, Prince Charming Deb. Sometimes they'll jump over to a Prince Charming Deb video. Like, okay. You know, we haven't hung out in like over a year and a half, but all right. You know, he's a good friend of mine, though. He's all right guy. So, yeah. But, Panda, I want nothing more than to see you that 100 mark.
I will let you know. It's going to be slow going unless something wonderful happens.
Yeah. I think once the parks fire back up again, I think we're going to start pulling.
Or Frozen 3 is announced. I'll go right on.
Yeah, there you go.
He swears that it's the Frozen movies that made him big time.
Definitely.
No, we should do a Frozen play. All right.
I'll be Elsa. I really will.
Elsa.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
I'll be Gustav or whatever his name is. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Oh God.
The ice guy.
I think if we do some lives at the Poly while I'm there, you know what I mean?
Listen, the numbers got to go a little down for me to. Otherwise, you're going to have me with my mask on 100% of the time, and you're going to be upset.
Oh, I'm going to have one on. On. Whether I'm dying or not, man. Except in the pool.
But get the one with the vents, please.
I got it.
Is easier. Okay.
Something that Home Depot has done for the break rooms is I don't know if you have to go to this.
I hear what goes on in the break rooms at Home Depot. Don't do it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Not that. They stopped doing that after we lost internet connection. Listen. No, I think it's a little extreme, but it is a good idea. They put 2 air purifiers in the break room, and one on one side, one on the other. And the manager of the store that I service is he's a little eccentric, but I mean, he's got some good ideas though, and he says that it filters the air in the break room so that we have a place to take our masks off when we go to a break room. You know, because I mean, spending
if it's got a UV light in it, it's got a good chance of actually working.
I think he did install like 2 of those too. He did.
That'd be cool.
He's done his research. I'll give him that. He really is, and he supplies us.
I didn't even know none of that. That's interesting.
Yeah, they were. I don't know about all the other Home Depots, but the one I go, that I service at.
I'm saying, I wonder if Disney has picked up on that yet. You know,
it's very
when it comes to like.
That's what I'm saying.
The only thing I'm worried about with going to the Poly, is whether or not we like. I heard something about the virus going through the air vents, and that's what I'm. That's my only fear, man. Is getting it that way.
Listen, they say you could also get it through your eyes, so nothing is 100%. Yeah. When it's humid out, it's supposed to be better. The heavier air doesn't let people's, projection travel as much. It falls. So.
Yep. They also say that Maleficent is causing spells left and right to make people sick. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of.
Do you play that game, the Disney Magic Kingdoms game?
He does.
I do.
Because I do. I am obsessed. Al, we have to talk. I'm obsessed. Yeah. I walk away for a year because it gets me upset, and then I come back to it, and I'm obsessed. Hardcore Magic Kingdoms.
Hold on. I don't know. Can I? Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. Did you just do the Hercules? Did you do the Hercules event? I could show you proof. Hold on. I'm going to show you my desktop. I'm going to show you
This
my
is-
desktop. I'm going to show you my desktop.
When he said Maleficent is doing spells, I'm like, he
See
plays
this?
the game.
See what I'm pointing at?
Wait,
right here?
how do you play it on the computer?
See that? Oh, I have my ways, honey. I have my ways.
Okay, did you get Hades?
I downloaded the app. Yeah.
Did you do Hercules or no?
I think the furthest I've gotten, because I haven't played it in a long time either. I stopped playing it for a while, but I think the farthest I've gotten was when they introduced the Frozen 2 stuff. I think that was the furthest I got.
It's getting good again. They got Little Mermaid now. They just did Hercules and Hades. But you can go for broke with that game. They get you crazy. Because we're emotionally invested.
Yeah. There's also an Xbox and I think a PS4 game that you could actually go to the theme parks and hang out and like do these little trivia questions around the park and all this other stuff.
That's pretty cool.
It's called the Kingdoms of Magic or something. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a pretty cool game. We're all doomed because we're talking about video games. It's sort of our thing.
I don't know. Mary might be on a different topic, but
no, I know.
Anyway, I kind of believe that she's correct.
Yeah, but I don't want to take too much of your time though. We're 15 minutes past. I know you were like, we're only doing an hour. I've been paid for.
I didn't say.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, but yeah, we can go a little longer if you want.
Go ahead, whatever.
Okay.
Are people still here? If there's people still here, let's go for another 10 minutes.
There's a few more.
There's still 7 people.
There's plenty. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
All right. See how he is? You see how he is?
He'll pick up at least one, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you just send me that check, bro. Where's that check?
Oh yeah.
Send the checky. Remember that from the producers? Send the checky. Daddy needs the checky so he can make the show go on. Yeah, I know all that stuff. That's classic stuff. Oh, that's the Gene Wilder.
My face hurts.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. No, but,
I miss you though, man. That's why that's the thing. You know, this is what I don't like, okay? Because a lot of you knuckleheads, all the YouTubers, right? They all live near Disney World, right? The robe doesn't live near Disney World. So when the robe treks down 9 hours in a vehicle to come down there and hang out with you people, and then when John, that's right, I'm pointing at you. When I'm there and you show up for 5 minutes, like, yeah, let's go grab a Dole Whip. Oh, no, I gotta go. I got people. Now,
I spent 2 whole days with
people.
you. It wasn't enough. 2 whole days wasn't enough.
It's not. You're my best friend.
Yeah, it's really not.
When I come there,
question. We're waiting for him to type it though. He's got a question though.
9 hours. Where you live? Kissimmee, Mary. He lives in Kissimmee. There's
No,
a lot
I
of
live-
traffic out there.
He's got to stop off.
that's a lot of traffic.
He's got to stop off at 67
What are you? You're
restaurants on the
You're
way.
North Carolina or South
North
Carolina?
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Kakalaki, as they call it out there.
I live by the beach right now, but I'm yeah, one of my houses are in North Carolina. My old lady just corrected me over there. She's over there.
Hi,
She's
Amber.
like, one of your houses.
Tell Amber I said hello and I love her.
John says hello and he loves you. She said she's coming to see you.
All right.
Candy Mom's asking, so Dole Whip or Citrus Swirl? Citrus Swirl.
Dole Whip. I need the pineapple. I like the pineapple.
Yeah.
Citrus
the
Swirl is
pineapple.
good.
Everybody
I ain't giving it
says
back.
Dole Whip, but nobody ever mentions the float.
I
The
love
float is pretty good.
The
right?
float is my go-to, actually.
That's how
Yeah.
I like it. I don't like just
want
a
a
little bit of
drink.
little cup of ice cream, you know. I mean, a little, you know. I like it as a drink, you know.
Yeah. I had
Did you
my
have a
orange
cheese-
juice before I got to the park. I don't need any more orange juice. I could just, you know.
Did you get a cheeseburger egg roll yet?
Oh, of course. We did a whole vlog on the cheeseburger egg roll.
Even when they have
ow,
other flavors. I don't even ask.
John actually introduced me to that, bro. He was
Did he
like, "Have you
really?
had?" We were walking through Magic Kingdom, and he was like, "Have you had a cheeseburger egg roll?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, you got to come with me." So we ran. You know, that's why I was like that with you. It's because
Yeah.
like
Oh,
we're like we were addicted after that. But the thing is, John, have you noticed? I hope maybe they woke up. I doubt it. That they changed the recipe.
Did they really?
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
good.
man. It's not. It's like eating cat food now, bro. Before it was like a cheeseburger, you know? Like it was literally like meat.
Are
like
you sure you didn't
meat.
get a different type? Because sometimes they change it and they tell you it's this or it's this or it's not. Sometimes it's not cheeseburger. It's a different thing. It's like an Adventureland empanadilla, according to Gonzo.
He just likes that word.
The Spanish, no, you see, the Spanish, they came to the Adventureland and they made the empanadilla. They do the yo-ho, and there you have the empanadilla.
And it is good. And it is good.
Gonzo's must be typing for a long time. He said he's got a question. Let me type it. It's been hours now.
I hope he didn't go to the bathroom. You know, we're waiting for him to get out of the bathroom.
Oh, is he typing or is he writing it out?
That would be me.
Mary, do you like the cheeseburger egg roll? They're pretty good. I know people that have made them at home.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
I think raviolis, actually. With
raviolis?
Yeah, one red sauce, one pesto sauce.
I'm having salmon.
Who's on the monorail?
I'm having wild-caught Alaskan salmon barbecued on the grill.
Salmon is nice. I'm not a fish person.
Omegas. You gotta start being healthy.
Gotta start with the omega-3.
That's right.
Oh.
What is he playing? What is that?
He's right. You are fat. I'm kidding.
We had the whole
monorail to ourselves. We're gonna have it again, baby.
The whole monorail.
We're gonna have it again. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we were having a good time that day. That was a good time.
I was over there looking up old videos.
I was trying to find the cheeseburger one, but I ended up.
Oh, the cheeseburgers, yeah.
I like that a lot better, to tell you the truth.
Candy Mom, he looks like he could catch a salmon with his coonskin hat.
Right? Am I right? I am of the
He does
wilderness.
look like Chewbacca, Angela. He does.
What the?
Chewbacca, what?
Now that's not right. Oh, geez, E-Trade Travels in here? Ah, Christ.
That's it. We got to go.
That's it. Everybody had a good time.
There goes the neighborhood.
There goes the neighborhood.
We had some fun, didn't we? We had some laughs.
No, but I can't wait.
You changed your hat. Look at you.
I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm packed. I'm ready. I'm on a mission.
It's going to be fun. Mm-hmm.
I am on a mission.
I don't think
look at the shirt. I got ready. I'm ready.
I don't think the question is coming from Gonzo. I think he left us. Us.
I think he's done. Done.
How dare him say, I have, you know what, on his show we should say, hold on, Gonzo, don't go anywhere. We've got something big planned for you. And then just log out and go watch TV.
Yeah. Not saying nothing else. I'm going to do it. We got to do that to him now because you don't do that.
Mary, is it phyllo dough to make the egg rolls? I don't know. Okay, if it took him 3 hours to write that, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. Panda, what do you think about all the new Disney YouTubers, the way the community has grown so far? I'm not aware of it because I'm doing my own thing. Are there a lot of new Disney YouTubers now when there is no Disney?
Well, I think he probably means in general over the past year.
Okay, and the community on Facebook, I think, is good. The community on Twitter, I think, is a cesspool of horribleness. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you. I'd have to go through each one and be like, pass, fail, pass, fail.
I know I do.
Is Corey still here? Fail. Okay.
Why are you messing with him? He's all right.
He's actually a really good guy. Corey's like my favorite person of 2020.
It's egg roll dough, by the way.
I don't even know what. Okay, I don't even know how to. Why do I buy egg roll dough? Stan Solo. Do you know how Stan sings? Do you know how you wish he would sing? Solo, you can't hear him. Stan Solo.
Let's make fun of Stan.
You know Stan? Do you know Stan?
No, I don't. I thought
Stan is from the Grand Circle Tour podcast. Really good guy from Canada.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I asked him about Canada.
We got some people.
You know what he tells me? Hold on, he tells me, John, how many cases in Florida do you have? I'm like, we were 11,000 yesterday. He goes, oh, we had 6. I'm like, oh, 6,000? He goes, no, in Canada we had 6. I'm like, oh, 600? No, 6. And they're scared. With 6.
We wish we
Karen.
had that.
Karen. Yeah, Karen. The Karens, boy.
I am the living, breathing male version of a Karen.
Oh, I forget he has a solo show also. But then he's also on the Saturday Night Live, so who knows, Mary? There's too many shows.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of on shows, though, you're on the news. Like,
oh yeah,
more times than all of us. So
I got.
What is that like? What is that like?
Okay, the first time you do
Tell us all about it. Hold on, let me get my cookies.
The first time you do it, you need a lot of toilet paper because it's live and you don't know what's going to happen. You do. I'm being honest. Don't drink coffee and then go on live.
And then change your pants.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, you just get used to it. You get really used to it. Like it becomes second hat, and you want to have a conversation with people normally.
He does kill it, man. Every time he does it, I'm like, you should be working for the studio, bro. The way you do.
They should. Fox 35 should give me a Panda desk in the corner, and they should be like, "Let's see if there's anything going on at theme parks, Panda." And if I nope, nothing today.
He's got a bowl of raviolis. He's like, "Hey, I heard things."
That would be hilarious if you just freeze frame. You pull the Walt Disney, what they say, pulling a Walt Disney. Where
like this when they do the sitcom credit, you're there going. Right, the sitcom.
The last scene, they freeze you.
No, but they do though. They look up to you though, Panda. And I'm glad they do. And
That's
there's no
nice,
other person I could possibly think of on YouTube.
Thank you.
And
And sometimes they ask you a hard question, like this last time about the annual pass charge mess up. They're like, "How is it?" I'm like, "It's terrible. The last thing we need now, we can't go to the park. We're getting charged 4 times for our annual pass. Are you kidding? Like, we don't need any more surprises right now. We got murder hornets. We got brain-eating amoebas. Leave me alone now.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm
Cats
done.
and dogs living together.
Done.
Yep.
I got Angela protecting the baby Jesus, the Yoda, with the orange
Yoda.
bird. I'm done. Enough now.
Yes.
By the way, why does Angela looks like she's in a German pink outfit when she's like in front of the toll booth, like she just looks very.
She's ready to go in.
She's ready to go in.
I don't blame her.
She can't take it anymore.
I don't blame her.
She's done. We're gonna make her lose her mind.
But I think
everybody's losing their mind right now, man.
I think News Channel 35, right? Is that what it is? News Channel 35, I think?
No, Fox 35 is the one that calls me all the time.
Fox 35.
Orlando Sentinel, I get occasional calls from, which is really nice.
Recently,
I like
you were in the paper.
Yeah.
That
the
was
front
pretty
page.
cool. The front
page.
Hey, he's in the paper, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. That's awesome. I know a guy who was in the paper. Okay, so...
wait till they arrest me. That'll be...
I think the news station goes to you.
What did you do?
Because there are others that they could go to, but I think they go to you because you're so unbiased to giving your news.
Sometimes I'm Disney happy-go-lucky, and
you're Disney friendly.
Disney friendly, but I will say when I don't like. I think what was the one that I didn't like? They asked me about the new Epcot show, Epcot Forever, and I really it's all right.
Fox 35 is the same thing, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that was good.
Yeah, absolutely.
News Channel 35 is the same. I didn't know that. I thought Fox 35 was Fox 30. I didn't know there was a News Channel 35. So that's
News Channel 35 is the Orlando-based channel. Yeah, but it's Fox 35. Though.
So recently, I got called by other Fox 35 people, and I was on at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 10 p.m., which is very different because that goes more than just Central Florida. I didn't know I was in Tampa also. So it was just weird that I'm learning things. And the people there now are broadcasting from their cars. They interview me from their car. That's
crazy.
It's
wow. That is kind of weird. They couldn't afford a set? I mean,
but
come on, people.
Amy Caulfield, Martin, they're good people.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking.
That's how you know it's really prevalent, though. We gotta be careful, you guys. I'm telling you. I'm washing my hands every 2 seconds when I'm down there.
Mary, they're in their car with a laptop.
Yeah.
That's wild. That is wild.
Well, Panda, what do you let's wrap this up though. We've gone over long enough, I think. I want to know what you got coming up on your channel. What's your next plans coming up?
Oh no, I got Rudy Clark coming. I got Jimmy Horn coming from the Disney Nerds. I may have Dan Cockrell soon. Do you know who Dan Cockrell is?
Yeah, ex-vice president.
Yep. Now Lee Cockrell, I had Lee Cockrell, but I'm getting Dan, I think.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Who is Dan? Who is Dan?
Dan is Lee's son, who was the president or the leader of the Magic Kingdom. Actually, he might have even been Epcot already, but definitely the Magic Kingdom. He just left, I think, 2 years ago, the Magic Kingdom. Oh, wow. He was in control of it. He assures me it's left in good hands.
I hope so.
Yeah, we were also talking about a nighttime parade, and he says they know that they need an electrical type parade again.
Yeah,
he says it's...
My God.
Yes, I've heard the same exact
thing. They don't want to ask me. You know what I mean?
There's something about the flow of people, and right now everyone exits after the fireworks, and it's a big cluster. You know what exiting? And if they had the fireworks and then the parade after, like 20 minutes later, fireworks would end. Some of the people would leave. Then they have the parade. Then some of the it just makes a better flow. Yeah. Also, it would keep people all night because the electrical parade for me is the pinnacle of a day at Disney.
It really
is.
It
really
the best thing ever, yeah.
I never understood. I don't know. Don't get that. That's a whole other conversation.
I need it badly.
You know.
Yeah. No, it was about 6 or 7 months ago that I asked a couple higher up cast member friends of mine that I was like, "Are you ever bringing the electric parade back?" And
when I was a kid, and the electrical light
parade,
we do
have something planned. That is
I heard they're planning a new one. Yeah. I think because of the COVID, it's not going to be ready for the 50th, but we could all hope.
When they always had it late, right? I would always pinch myself to stay awake to see that. As a kid, but I mean, as an adult, obviously, I don't need it. I mean, sometimes.
Yes,
but I'm just saying.
I've woken you up
most of the time.
I've woken you up at the end of the night.
You have. Yep. I find my spots.
Mickey has. That was embarrassing.
I'm too old to get off of the sidewalk now.
It happens with the robe. That's the way it is.
I've gotten to an age where I used to always sit on the sidewalk, sitting on the sidewalk, get up fine. Now I'm half numb by the time.
I can't get up.
After a half hour of sitting on the sidewalk, I am becoming affixed with the sidewalk. My butt meshes with the cement eventually, and I'm not going anywhere unless somebody physically pulls me up.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at, folks. Have a good day.
That's where we're sitting.
That would be a great video, though, of us all sleeping and the cast member waking us up.
Where's Al? John, you fell on him. He's dead.
You roll over, and I'm like...
He's all pinned in.
like flat from a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
I can't.
But yet it was still strangely comfortable.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was like a loofah.
Get some water. If we add water, he like a loofah.
It was like a large loofah sitting on me. It's not that bad, you know. It's fantastic.
Oh my God! This has been the best.
Hold on, isn't there a part where isn't there a part where Judge in Roger Rabbit, Judge Doom, the roller goes over him? That's how.
Oh my God!
Not just any tune. Surprised?
All right. Stand solo like a flower in a book. Yes. Do you know? Okay, wait. One quick story, then we go. I used to sleep with my. Wow, that was gonna come out wrong. Me and my cousin, we were children, and we would share a room together. And he would be in a bunk bed, and I had a bed where those beds you lift them up and they go click click.
Yeah.
They would click up.
The sides of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they would click up. So, so he loses his hamster. He can't find his hamster, and in the middle of the night, my bed just goes boom, just boom.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, and so then we're talking about the hamster still. We can't find it anywhere. When they rolled the bed under, the hamster literally was completely flat, but there was no blood.
Oh my God.
No blood, no nothing, because it was out for a couple of days. I guess it had eaten, and it couldn't even escape or anything because it wasn't It was not a good scene, but that really happened.
Wow. Oh man, that sucks.
Makes the sign of the cross.
The poor hamster
so
didn't even
sorry.
know. Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel. How are you? You can catch this on replay if you want to catch up anything.
This was fun, man. This was really fun.
Yes. Thank you so much, Panda.
Thank you, guys.
Man. I really do appreciate you. If you want to check out Panda, go to his channel.
Please.
I'm putting the link in right now. You can go ahead.
And I have a Facebook group at bigfatpandamonium.com. It will bring you right to the Facebook group.
Yes.
Pandemonium.
I don't have that link, but
that's okay.
Actually,
all of these things are hashtag Robe approved.
Yes. Candy Mom, if you're still here,
he is one of the greatest. This guy right here.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of your group page, Panda, your group page was actually inspiration for me to get the Freak Out. Did
you make
family.
a group?
Yeah, the Freak Out family. I made it a long time ago, but when I made it, it was because I was looking at you and going, "Oh, he's got a group page. That's a good idea."
I was late to the show with the group page too. So you have Ipafaf. Ipafaf. Yeah, syrup of Ipafaf. It's
your Freak Out family.
Yeah, Faf.
Ipafaf.
Ipafaf.
I'm gonna make T-shirts. These T-shirts are gonna sell. It's gonna say E.
Yeah, right.
I have to go join. I didn't join Freak Out Family. I didn't even know it was a Facebook group. I'm gonna go do that.
Actually, I didn't either.
Well, now we know. You have to announce these things, Al.
Well, the Freak Out Family is not just for the channels, for all the things I do, like on Twitch.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
he is the worst self-promoter I have ever met in my entire life.
I support everybody else. I never.
You really do. You really do.
I feel weird whenever I talk about myself. It's in the description.
Everybody goes through that.
Everything's in the description. You know, it really is. If you check the description right now, you'll see Panda's link. You'll see the links to all of my channels and stuff like that. I mean, I always try to do that, and nobody ever checks the description box anymore. But I appreciate you, though, Panda.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon.
Pretty soon, we will be enjoying ourselves in the park.
Yes. Angela, I don't know. I know a lot of people are getting called back now, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
From what I know, everybody I know has gotten called back. But again, there's a lot that I don't keep in contact with. Only just a few of the main people that we all know. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Good times.
Yeah, if you want to check out anything, man, just check it out. The links are down below. I'm going to go ahead and put your Pandemonium.
Okay, we'll do this again, too. I will definitely be up to doing this again with you. It's funny.
Yes, it is fun.
I got a journey over to you.
I never laugh as hard as I laughed tonight.
We got to do a show on your channel pretty soon here.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Although I don't think you'll have the lowest ratings you've ever had.
No.
Who is this
Shut
guy?
up.
Who is this guy?
To come
he looks like a ferret.
Yeah, but once they get to know you, they love you. That's just like, I had to do the same. Oh, sorry.
I hope so. What? What was that? What?
I love my brother.
Everyone, stay safe, stay calm. Join us back here next Sunday. I'm going to have a very special guest. You might have seen him on Sunday's last show. It is Josh Goes to Disney. He's going to be... I like Josh Goes to Disney. I love his...
Do we know Josh's last name? Because I might know him.
I can give it to you later.
You talking about Resort TV 1?
Oh, no. If it's not somebody that advertises the last name, then it's not somebody I know.
No, he does the puppets. The puppets, the figurines. He collects those figurines.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the Pongo.
The Funko.
Funko.
I got some of them.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, we both point. Yeah.
I can't do the reverse image.
I know, it's always backwards.
I got it down.
Very, very funny. A lot of times the Funkos are like limited and people have to go buy them. So Scott Atwood of the Main Street Mouse, he's usually there because he's a Funko person. And he picked it up for me. And I says, don't you want to just tell people to go Funko themselves? Go get it yourself. So he made a shirt. He made a shirt that says, "I'm not picking it up for you. Go Funko yourself."
Nice. I love it. That's what I got to do. I got to do that.
It's the best.
But yeah, check out all the links. Check out everything. Be safe. And remember, we'll see you real soon. All right? That's what I like to say at the end of everything. I don't know why. It's a catchy phrase. That's what I tell all my victims. What?
See you real soon.
Yeah, I got it from somebody. I don't know who it was. But I heard he's famous. Take care. Thanks, Panda. Robe, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. We're out of here. Take
All right.
care, guys.